What it do, family? It's your boy Barrows, and welcome back to the show. Today we're doing a tutorial for the game Prodigy, which is an up-and-coming blue lock game that is very skill-based, and this is going to be a tutorial that covers up just the general things that you should know and misconceptions, right? If you get confused during the game. So when you create your slot, this is what you're going to be. The first thing that you're going to be greeted with. Here you can roll your clan, your hair color, your eyes, etc. Right? When you're done with that, you're gonna get greeted by this screen. Now, honestly, I'm pretty sure this is a future mechanic. Whether or not you pick striker, midfielder, or winger, it doesn't really matter in the long run, because in the actual game, as of right now, you can pick any of these positions, no matter what position you initially chose. Just so for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna pick striker. This is where the tutorial is really important, I feel like, in my personal opinion, because this is the part of the game that confused me as someone that never played like games with this type of system like 2K. Before you touch your height or your body type, I suggest going to the Trello to determine what skills, what weapons you would want, right? What weapons you would want, and the clans that you would want to buff that weapon. Let's say you want monster dribbling, which requires 85 dribbling and 90 dribbling. The bigger you are, right, at your biggest, the most you could have is 56 dribbling. At 6'4", and the biggest body type, you can only have 56 dribbling. So you wouldn't be able to have monster dribbling with this build. The smaller you are, the better your speed, agility, and your dribbling is, right? But the bigger you are, the better your shot power is, your defense. So make sure you have that in mind when you make your character. I'm gonna go for 5'11", lean, just to have something baseline. Now, when it comes to your stats, I'm gonna go ahead and throw up a picture of what I would say is a baseline everyday man build, to where you can go in the game and you can do everything decently, right? Where you can do all things that you need to do to play the game properly and not sell your teammates at a reasonable level. That way you don't have to really worry about stuff. But if you want specific builds and you're going for specific things, you really have to pay attention to your traits that you get from spending points in the certain categories. For example, sliding tackle. At 67 points in the sliding tackle category, it'll make your hitbox bigger. Let's go ahead and put 67 points in the sliding tackle. And now we have level 1. And if you continue going down that road, we can get it all the way with my current build to level 3. So make sure when you're making your build, make sure you go over the traits that you want for your build, for said build, and make sure you go over the weapons that you will want to get, so you don't just go ahead and make the character and then have to wait for like a stat point reset or a wipe, right? Be very careful with this. This is a very important process. Now that we're actually inside the game, let's just go over some other mechanics. When you open your menu, which is M by the way, you can go into your stats to see what your current stats are, which are the ones on the left, and your maximum stats. So this is also how you upgrade your stat points. So every time you level up by playing the game, you will get an upgrade point, which you can use to upgrade your stats. And I'll show you how much your stats will go by for each upgrade point. So that's how you upgrade your stats. Now the weapon tab is where you actually roll your weapon and can obtain your weapon skill. I don't have any rolls, so I can't show you, but let's say I have Iron Head. You have to press Iron Head to obtain the skill. Once you obtain the skill, it will show up in your weapons in the inventory tab. Now, the cool thing about weapons in this game is that if you buy the weapon already, if you buy the skill for the weapon already, and you roll this weapon off, you don't lose the skill. You just keep the skill no matter what. And you can just continue rolling for other weapons and buying more skills, as long as you have the money to purchase said skills and the stats to use said skills. So when you go into your inventory, this is mainly where the majority of the items you get from drops playing the game will be, like weapon manuals, resets, etc. I'll get onto weapon manuals in a minute, but this is where most of your this is where all your skills are going to be placed in. And when you have enough of the points, I have 70 dribbling, you'll be able to equip it to here, right? I have enough for mock cutting, so I can equip it. I don't have enough for shadow step. You need 80 agility and 70 speed. See? Can equip it. Now to obtain weapon manuals, it's actually kind of hard, low-key. Let's go to the Trello real quick. As you guys can see, weapon manual. After each game win, after every win, so in order to get a weapon manual, you can't lose. You have to win games, right? And it's not guaranteed. In a 1v1, you have a 1 in 50 chance. In a 2v2, 1 in 12 chance. 3v3, 1 in 5 chance. And a 4v4, 1 in 4 chance. But yeah, that's how you get weapon manuals, and these will allow you to roll your weapon. Customization is where you can just customize characters for money instead of roles, except for the clans. Obviously, clans, you still need roles. Right? Simple. But your flow is actually kind of important. I have to destroy your flow, and you can re-roll it for money. However, the flows actually give you buffs. So if we go down here for destroyer flow, by having the destroyer flow, I get 20% shot distance, 10% ankle break chance, and 3% kick speed. So flows are actually pretty important. Make sure you visit the Trello to see what your flow gives you. You will be able to evolve your flow into the future. So yeah, there's that. Traits are essentially upgradable passives that you can get depending on your build. For example, I don't have anything, and I barely have anything in defending. So if I go over to the trait section, defending, most if not none of them light up for me to use because I don't have anything in the defending, so I won't be able to get any traits for them. However, for the technique, I have stats in the dribbling and trapping, so I'm able to upgrade these traits. Now to upgrade these traits, you need trait points, which you get from every game. You get trait points no matter if you win or lose, but you do get more if you win, obviously. And to upgrade these, you need 1,000 of them, but you can put points into them no matter what. So again, these are traits, and you can keep leveling them up. I don't know the exact limit of what the level up limit for the traits are, but that's what traits are. They're just passives that you can upgrade to help your build. Now that we're actually in the field, let's just go over some basic information and controls. So shot, left mouse button; trap, right mouse button. Simple. When you use a full power shot, you lose speed, or a full power tackle, you lose speed. Dribble controls: Z, left chop; X, back chop; C, right chop. As you can see, trap the ball like that. You don't reach top speed in this game. Agility, speed is just your overall speed, how fast you are. Agility is how fast you can get to that speed. So as you can see here, you slowly get faster and faster. You don't reach your top speed immediately. If the ball is not in my possession, I cannot chop it. Even if the hitbox, I can't chop it. You would have to either trap it like that or kick it. Make the ball in your possession. When it's in your possession, you'll have a little highlighted form over it. So that's how you know it's in your possession. Now when it comes to shooting in this game, I recommend shooting as close as possible. Not as close as possible, but the closer the better, and the higher the better. I would always suggest shooting directly in the corner. I have yet to see anyone really do some crazy things without like weapon skills. When it comes to just base shooting, my advice that I have to you is aim for the corner, aim a little bit higher, aim a little bit above the goal, right? Aim a little bit above it, and that's it. Aim in the corner and aim a little bit above the goal, right? And that should be like the most, that's just my suggestion, because the goalkeeper is kind of cracked in this game, right? So the final major mechanic I feel the need to cover is parrying. And parrying is essentially timing your dribbles from right when they're about to tackle you. When you do the tackle animation, there's a very small frame of a white flash, and when you see that white flash, or you can predict it, you use tackle and you gain iframes with chance of ankle breaking the player. You can also parry with skills such as roulette. Some skills you cannot parry with and don't have iframes, so be careful. When you perform parry, you have a chance of ankle breaking someone, and if that happens, you pretty much just own them, right? They can't really do anything. The ankle break time, the time spent ankle broken is kind of long. So there are traits that you can upgrade that can decrease the chance of being ankle broken or increase the chance of being ankle broken. So that's the video, y'all boys, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you guys for people that are getting into this game and don't really know how to play. I hope I did my best to explain to you most of the things in the game that you need to know. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.